Welcome back, Stone and Watch Weekend box office. Let's just dive right into it. Now, Terminator Dark Fate hits number one, but misses the target and bringing a lot of money into box office. Now, they bring in $29 million for their weekend haul. Their total domestic as of right now is $29 million. Their worldwide is sitting at $123 million. Now, coming to number two this week, we've got Joker. They're bringing $13.5 million for their weekend haul. They're down a little over 29% from last week. Their total domestic as of right now is $299 million. It's worldwide is sitting at $936.5 million. Now, coming to number three this week, we got Maleficent. They're bringing $13 million for their weekend haul. They're down a little over 32% from last week. Their total domestic as of right now is $85 million. Their worldwide is sitting at $385 million. Now, coming at number four and debuting on the chart this week, we've got Harriet. They bring in $11.6 million for their weekend haul. Their total domestic as of right now is $11.6, and they do not have a worldwide box office as of this point. And rounding out our top five, we've got Addams Family. They bring in $8.2 million for their weekend haul. They're down almost 31% from last week. Their total domestic as of right now is $85 million. Their worldwide is $129.5 million. And coming at number six this week, we've got Zombie Double Tap. They bring in $7.4 million for their weekend haul. They're down almost a little over 37% from last week. Their total domestic as of right now is $59.3. Their worldwide is sitting at $87 million. Now, coming at number seven this week, we've got Countdown. They bring in $5.7 million for their weekend haul. They're down almost 35% from last week. Their total domestic as of right now is $17.6. It's worldwide is sitting at $21.3 million. Now, coming to number eight this week, we've got Black and Blue. They bring in $4 million for their weekend haul. They're down a little over 50% from last week. Their total domestic as of right now is $15.5. It's worldwide is sitting at $15.6 million. So it didn't really help me at the box office now, did it? Now, coming to number nine and debuting on the chart, we got Motherless Brooklyn. They bring in $3.5 million for their weekend haul. Their total domestic as of right now is $3.5. Its worldwide is sitting at $3.50 million. And coming at number 10 for the week, we've got Arctic Dogs. They bring in $2.9 million for their weekend haul. Their total domestic as of right now is $2.9. Its worldwide is $2.902 million. Wow, that's something else. Now, Terminator, they're saying, well, it did make it hit number one for the box office for the weekend. They didn't make it that much money, or at least what they wanted. I mean, their budget was like 185 or something like that. And if you count in marketing, they got to bring in almost like $400-500 million just to break even. So I don't know, man. Did you see any of these movies in the top 10 this week? Let me know in the comments down below. Okay, now it's time for Stone to Watch 15 or 2. All right, let's just dive right into it. Now, coming at number one this week for 15 or 2, we've got Dr. Sleep. Now, they're calling it a horror. Now, the description reads, years following the events of The Shining, a now adult Dan Torrance meets a young girl with similar powers. He tries to protect her from the cult known as the True Knot, who prey on children with powers to remain immortal. Now, it's being directed by Michael Flanagan, starring Rebecca Ferguson, Ewan McGregor, Jacob Tremblay, and Carl Strickland, to name a few. Now, I just watched the trailer for this movie first time a few minutes ago, and it actually looks pretty good. Now, I say it all the time, horror movies are not my thing, but this actually looks pretty damn good. I actually might go actually see this one in the theater. Maybe. But when I see it, if I see it, you know I'm going to say it. I'm going to say matinee. Now, I think this movie looks actually pretty damn good. I never saw The Shining, to be honest with you, all the way through, and I've never read the book. So, but this actually looks pretty damn good as far as I'm concerned. So, I don't know. Did you see the trailer for Dr. Sleep? You know, check it out this weekend. Let me know in the comments down below. Second, we've got Last Christmas. Now, they're calling it a comedy, drama, romance. Now, the description reads, Kate is a young woman subscribed to bad decisions. Her last date with disaster, that of having accepted work as Santa's elf at a department store. However, she meets Tom there. Her life takes a new turn, and for Kate, it seems too good to be true. Now, it's being directed by Paul Feig, starring Emilia Clarke, Henry Golding, Emma Thompson, and Michelle Yeoh, to name a couple. Now, I just watched the trailer for this movie a few minutes ago, and it looks actually pretty good. Now, to me, it looks like the Hallmark-made movie on a big screen, but on that, it looks pretty good. So, when I go see it, if I see it, you know I'm going to say it. I'm going to say matinee at the most. I might just wait for it to come out on video. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out. So I don't know. Did you see the trailer for Last Christmas? Are you already geeked to see the first Christmas movie of the season? Let me know in the comments down below. And coming in at number 3 this week, we've got Midway. Now they're calling it an action drama history war. Now the description reads, the story of the Battle of Midway told by the leaders and the sailors who fought it. Now it's being directed by Ronald Emmerich, starring Ed Skrein, Patrick Wilson, Luke Evans, and Woody Harrelson, to name a few. Now, I saw a few other familiar faces in the trailer a few minutes ago when I saw it again. Sorry if I didn't mention you, but there's a lot of big names in this movie and what have you. So, again, I just watched the trailer again a few minutes ago to refresh my memory because it came out like about a month or so ago. And this movie looks awesome. Now, it looks just as good as like Pearl Harbor as far as like effects and all like the visuals for the battle scenes and what have you. I can't wait to see this movie. This is definitely one of those movies you want to see on the big screen, and especially seeing how it's coming out on the weekend of Veterans Day and Thank You for Serving. This movie looks awesome. Did you see the trailer for Midway? You can go check it out this weekend? Let me know in the comments down below. Coming in at number 4 this week, we've got Honey Boy. Now, they're calling it a drama. Now, the description reads, a young actor's stormy childhood, early adult years as he struggles to reconcile with his father and deal with his mental health. Now, it's being directed by Alma Harrell. I think that's how you say your name. If I do apologize. Starring Shia LaBeouf, Lucas Hedges, Noah Jupe, and Byron Bowers. Now, I just seen the trailer for this movie a few minutes ago, and it looks okay. Now, when I see it, if I see it, you know I'm going to say it. I'm going to say matinee. Now, it doesn't look terrible and what have you. I'm probably not going to rush out and go and see it opening weekend, but I definitely would like to see this movie. Shia did that movie Peanut Butter Falcon earlier on this year, and I still have yet to see that movie, but I definitely want to see that one. Now, this looks actually pretty good too, so I don't know. Did you see the trailer for Honey Boy? You can go check it out this weekend. Let me know in the comments down below. And coming at number 5 this week for 15 or 2, we've got The Kingmaker. Now, it's a documentary centering on the controversial political career of Emilia Marcos, the former First Lady of the Philippines, who behind the scenes influenced her husband Ferdinand's presidency and rocketed her to the global political stage. Now, it's being directed by Lauren Green, starring Emilia Marcos. Now, I watched the trailer for this movie, and I seen most of this stuff on the news way back when, the shoes and the artwork they were buying, and like the people in the Philippines were like kind of pretty much starving and what have you. So it was not a good thing. I don't really know why we're even making a documentary about this woman. It's not like she did something extraordinary, really not extraordinary good. Let's put it that way. So I don't know. Did you see the trailer for this? You can go check this out. Myself personally, I'm going to say no. I'm going to pass. I saw it on the news. I don't need to see it again. So, I don't know. What'd you think? Let me know in the comments down below. And 6 on the list this week, we've got Playing with Fire. Now, they're calling it Comedy Family. Now, the description reads, a crew of rugged firefighters meet their match when attempting to rescue 3 rambunctious kids. Now, it's being directed by Andy Fickman, starring Judy Greer, Kean Michael Kay, John Cena, and Brianna Hindenburg, to name a few. Now, I just watched the trailer for this movie for the first time a few minutes ago, and it looks hilarious. I mean, hilarious. Now, when I see it, if I see it, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say matinee. Now, it looks funny. I mean, I'm definitely not going to rush out and go and see it opening weekend, but it definitely looks funny. Now, did you see the trailer for Playing with Fire? You can go check it out this weekend. Let me know in the comments down below. And finally, for 15 or 2 this week, we've got Mr. Toilet, the world's number 2 man. Now, it's a documentary. Now, the description reads, to a stranger, he's a guy obsessed with toilets. But to those who know him, he's Mr. Toilet, a crusader for global sanitation. Born in the Singapore slums, Jack Sim knows firsthand the agonies of not having a proper loo. Now, he's dedicated his life to a crisis that no one dares talk about. Now, it's being directed by Lily Zapata and starring Jack Sim. Now, I just watched the trailer for this for the first time a few minutes ago, and it looks pretty damn weird. Now, I guess if you got to have a cause, everybody's got to go. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I doubt I'll go see this in the theater and what have you. I doubt I'll even watch it on TV. But it looks kind of interesting a little bit and what have you. And it's, I guess, quite the dilemma. So, I don't know. Did you see the trailer for Mr. Toilet? You can go check it out this weekend. Let me know in the comments down below. Now it's time for some Star Wars news. All right. Okay, first up, a new trailer for Mandalorian for Disney Plus just dropped this week, and here it is. Check it out.
I have never met a Mandalorian. I've only read the stories.
Your name will be legendary.
So, wow, that was just awesome, man. That was just awesome. We had some speeder bike chases. We had some more shots that we've seen from previous trailers and what have you. And then we get Nick Nolte's character up here. He's going to be one of the little Ugnaught, whatever type, alien type dudes and what have you. And then we also get Ming Nain Wen's, the chick from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and what have you. She's going to be an assassin or something like that. She makes her TV or screen debut and what have you. So that's pretty damn cool. I liked her in that show and what have you. So I don't know. You look at this is even getting me even more geeked for this show. I can't wait for this show. Next week, we got one more week to go, and we've got Mandalorian. We've got a weekly Star Wars show starting next week. Just gonna let that sink in. That's just awesome. I can't wait. I mean, I'm just totally geeked on it. Totally geeked. And also in Star Wars Disney Plus news, now this story comes to us from Screen Rant. Now, according to the article, it says that there will be ads on Disney Plus at launch next week because I guess they still have licensing deals with other streaming services such as Starz, where they've got The Force Awakens. So for Starz to play The Force Awakens and Disney to play The Force Awakens, they had to make a deal saying at launch, when you launch it on your phone or on your iPad and what have you, it'll have a Starz ad. According to what I'm reading, it won't be on the actual service itself. And so far as I can tell, it's the only one that they're going to have. So that's just kind of messed up. But that was the only way they can get some of their content back and have it on their streaming service when it launches next week, which is going to be totally awesome. I can't wait. Can't wait. But I didn't pay $70 for ads. You know what I'm saying? So what do you think? You want to have ads when you're paying $70 a year for it? Let me know in the comments down below. Okay, well, that's it for today, man. That's just crazy. Now, Terminator coming at number 1, but they're saying it still might be in a disappointment because they think they may not break even or at least make any money. So we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. Joker almost making almost to $1 billion. They're almost there. And you have to give them a lot of credit because they don't have a Chinese box office factoring in its money. So Joker is almost to $1 billion, and they don't have the second biggest movie market in the planet factoring in. That's just totally crazy. That's just crazy. You know, and everybody else that's in the top 10, we got Maleficent still hanging up there in the top 5, coming at number 3. Harriet jumping in there at number 4. Addams Family coming at rounding out top 5. Zombieland still hanging out in the top 10. You got to give them credit. Countdown's doing a lot better than I thought it would. Black and Blue still hanging in there. Motherless Brooklyn with Ed Norton and what have you. That debuts at number 9. That's not really all that good. Arctic Dogs, I said it looks kind of funny, but I doubt it's going to actually really do any damage as far as like making a lot of money and what have you, but you never know. So I don't know. What did you think? Did you see any movies in the top 10? Let me know in the comments down below. I don't know, man. Dark to Sleep looks pretty damn good, even though it is a horror movie, and I say it all the damn time that horror movies are not my thing, but this actually looks pretty damn good for a horror movie, so I might actually check this one out. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out. Playing with Fire, that looks kind of funny, and a little bit it looks a little bit cheesy and what have you, so I have to wait and see how that plays out. I'm definitely leaning more like the $2 one as far as that one goes, but it looks pretty damn funny, so I don't know. You can check any of these new movies out this week. Let me know in the comments down below. That new Mandalorian trailer, that looks awesome. I can't believe that alien thing is Nick Nolte and what have you. That's pretty damn cool and funny at the same time. And also, Disney Plus going to have ads. That's just crazy and stuff like that. So I don't know. What do you think? So I don't know. Please like and subscribe and click on that bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. Have a good week, people, and peace.